Hello students, let's continue common doubts problems in number theory. 16th question. Find the number of positive integrals factors of n is equal to 69 to the power 5 plus 5 into 69 power 4 plus 10 into 69 power 3 plus 10 into 69 square plus 5 into 69 to the power 1 plus 1. So given number n is equal to 69 to the power 5 plus 5 into 69 to the power 4 plus 10 into 69 to the power 3 plus 10 into 69 square plus 5 into 69 plus 1. This can also be written 5c0 69 to the power 5. 5c1 is 5 value into 69 to the power 4 and 10 is nothing but 5c2 into 69 to the power of 3 plus again 5c3 69 to the power of 2 plus 5c4 69 to the power 1 and 5c5. Since we know that x plus 1 whole to the power of n is equal to, by binomial theorem where n is a positive integer, nc0 x to the power of n plus nc1 x to the power of n minus 1 plus nc2 x to the power of n minus 2 plus and so on ncn x to the power of n minus n, that is x power 0 is 1. So on comparing with this equation, with this expression, so we can write the number n is equal to x is nothing but your 69 plus 1 whole to the power of 5, that is 70 to the power of 5. 70 prime factorization we can add 2 into 5 into 7. 2 into 5 into 7 whole to the power of 5 is equal to 2 power 5 into 5 to the power of 5 into 7 to the power of 5. So therefore the number of factors is equal to number of integral factors, number of factors of a number n of n is equal to, so the powers are whatever the powers 5, 5 and 5. For this we need to add 1. 5 plus 1 into 5 plus 1 into 5 plus 1. So by using the concept we can just write 6 into 6 into 6. So this is 216. Therefore the number of integral positive integral factors of the given number is 216. Okay, next problem. What is the smallest prime number dividing the sum 3 to the power 11 plus 5 to the power of 13? So given sum is 3 to the power of 11 plus 5 to the power of 13. Very small logic. Since 3 to the power of any number, you take any positive number, 3 power n is always odd number only. 3 power 1, 3 power 2, 3 power 3, 3 power 4, any number, 3 power any positive number, it is always odd. Similarly, 5 to the power of 13 is always odd. 5 power 1, 5, 5 to the power 2, 25, 125, it always ends with 5, which is odd number. Since odd number plus odd number, sum of two odd numbers is an even number. Therefore given sum is an even number. Even numbers which are always divisible by 2, which are divisible by 2. What is 2? Smallest prime number only. So the answer is nothing but, we can say what is the smallest prime number dividing the sum is 2. 2 is the answer. Next, what is the smallest positive integer n such that root n minus root of n minus 1 less than 0.01? Root n minus root of n minus 1 is less than 0.01. So let's do some rationalization because there are two consecutive numbers. Let's apply rationalization for this. Under root n minus under root of n minus 1 into, with its rationalizing factor, divided with again root of n plus root over n minus 1 is less than 0.01, or we can also write this as 1 upon 100, and multiplying a plus b into a minus b form, root n whole square is n minus of n minus 1 divided by root n plus root of n minus 1. which is less than 1 by 100, which implies n minus n plus n minus of n minus 1, that is n plus 1 will get 1 divided by root n plus root of n minus 1 is less than 1 upon 100, which also implies that root n plus root of n minus 1 is greater than 100. Inequality changes. Right, root n plus root of n minus 1. Since n and n minus 1 are two consecutive numbers and two consecutive integers, right, and since n is an integer we need to consider, and it's greater than 100 means definitely, as since two consecutive numbers, one must be 50 and the other one must be, it's above that 50, it's greater than 50, the next number. So which number square root will get 50? 2500. So we can consider 2500, and above number, let me consider this is 50 and this is more than 50 because n is greater than n minus 1. So this is 50 and this is more than 50. So first we'll consider root of 2500 plus root of 2501. Next number we consider. So this is your n, this is your n minus 1. This is n and this is n minus 1, which is greater than 100. So this is the possibility, so that we can say your n is nothing but 2501. So the smallest positive integer such that root n plus root of n minus 1 greater than 100 is 2501 is the smallest integer we can identify. Next question. Let an is equal to 6 power n plus 8 power n. Determine the remainder on dividing a83 by 49. Okay, so what is given here? Given an is equal to 6 to the power of n plus 8 to the power of n. So 6 power n we can write it as 7 minus 1 whole power n, and this 8 power n we can write it as 7 plus 1 whole to the power of n. And since we know that x minus 1 whole power n plus x plus 1 whole power n is equal to, we can just take 2 times of nc naught x to the power of n plus nc2 x to the power of n minus 2 plus nc4 x to the power of n minus 4, and so on we will get. So similarly here 7 minus 1, your an, we can write an is equal to 7 minus 1 whole power n plus 7 plus 1 whole power n is equal to 2 times of nc naught x to the power of, your x is nothing but 7 to the power of n plus nc2 7 to the power of n minus 2 plus nc4 7 to the power of n minus 4, and so on. We can just consider nc n minus 2 7 to the power of 2 plus nc, it depends upon the n value, we cannot just consider this nc naught, it continues, depends upon the n is an odd number or even number, we can stop. So what is question here? A83. So now A83 is equal to 2 times of 83 C naught 7 to the power of 83 plus 83 C2 7 to the power of 81 plus, and so on. 83 C we can consider 80 7 to the power of 3 plus 83 C 82 7 to the power of 1. That's all. These are the numbers which are possible you will be getting. So which equals to, and we can observe that in each and every number 7 to the power of 83, 7 power 81 and so on up to 7 power 3, we can take out 7 square common. So if I can take out 7 square common in all these terms till here, we can take out, so 7 square into, so this is some number 83 C naught into 7 to the power of 81 plus 83 C2 into 7 to the power of 79 and so on up to 83 C80 7 to the power of 1 plus again 2 into 83 C2 into 7. So here we cannot take 49 common, because the question being asked, it is divisible by when it is divided by 49. So we need to consider take out the 49 common. So this is a multiple of 49. This is multiple of 49, and here which leaves the remainder which is not a multiple of 49. Since 83c2 factorial is 83 upon 1 factorial into 82 factorial. So this is 82 only will get, sorry 83 will get. So this is 2 into 83 into 7 will be your remainder. Therefore, when A83 is divided by 49, the remainder is nothing but 2 into 83 into 7, which gives the answer 1162. Right? Next. Find the value of 3 to the power of 2 to the power of 1 power 2019 to the power 2020 to the power 2021. So when we look at the problem solving 2 power 20 power 2 power 21, it's not possible generally, but there is a logic here in the problem. We can just identify. Here is a number 1. So 3 to the power of 1 to the power of 1 power whatever the big number, whatever the finite number we had. So whatever the finite number we had, it is always equal to 1 only. So this can also be written. So this whole, whatever this is some finite number. So 1 power that finite number is equal to 1 only. So this is nothing but 3 to the power of 2. 2 power 1 is 2. So 3 square is 9. So we can give the answer for this is 9. Okay.